Today, fashion moves ahead by recapturing the glamorous past. This season, designers pay tribute to the glorious days of yesteryear with nostalgic looks that have a thoroughly modern appeal. Throughout the decades, classic looks have prevailed. Simple lines and feminine allure are what women come back to time and time again. Today's fashion looks may recall the past, but they're tailored with a modern lifestyle in mind. The romance of nostalgic classics with a modern twist. It's hot off the presses. Today's woman is more fashion conscious than ever before. She's well informed of the latest and greatest new looks. Here's the good news that's shaping up as the fashion pages come to life with nostalgic style. This season, romantic spectator style is in the grandstand with looks that scored big around the world.
Spectator dressing, the way it was worn in the late 30s, the early 40s, is right in tune with fashion right now.
People had too much excitement with the frenzy of the bubble and the poop, I guess, for a year or so, in the very short skirts. And now everything is elegant, refined, genteel, kind of waspy.
It's not just classic, it's newness and it's a freshness that needs to be explored at this point.
And there is nothing crisper than a white cotton shirt with a pair of navy pants, all accented with gold accessories.
It's inspired by romantic attitude, even when you wear a classic pants and a classic shirt.
A little bit nostalgic, but very modern in the same way.
Of course, navy and white is always springy, and so the combination turned out looking very spectatorish.
Spectator. It evokes nostalgic notions with its fresh femininity. Karl Lagerfeld revives timeless Chanel style for the 90s. Oscar de la Renta gives classic cashmere spectator chic. And Janice Wainwright evokes nostalgic spring style with polka dots. Marc Boin's spectator separates for Christian Dior recall days at the Ascot races. And Bill Blass updates the classic tennis sweater with sparkle and shine to create one of this season's most timeless, understated looks. But another element of nostalgic style that's making waves this season is jaunty sailor style. Snappy nautical looks are in the news. Carolyn Rome sails into spring with sailor chic. At Foray, it anchors away with novel nautical prints. And Calvin Klein makes a splash with bold gold buttons. Ralph Lauren takes to the high seas with romantic flowing linens for some of the most feminine ship-to-shore looks this season. But another way to command attention this season is with a slash of bold stripes. Striped style is on a winning streak. Enrico Cobari stripes it head to toe. Muriel Gratteau for Complice suits up stripe to stripe. And Luis Del Olio for Anne Klein & Company creates colorful combinations. Laura Biagiotti stripes out with easy skirts and tunics. And Carolyn Rome dramatically streamlined stripes for nighttime glamour. Timeless classics, a modern approach to nostalgic favorites this season. Meet our video cover girl, Allie Dunn. She's an Irish beauty who has quickly become fashion's newest darling on the runways around the world. Her classic looks, yet strong sense of individuality, create Allie's fresh appeal. Her unique dramatic style is unmistakable and reminiscent of the classic models of the 1950s.
It really is something from the 50s, which I really loved. That funny face type of model, you know, who is very sophisticated and extraordinary body movements and the hips and the way that I do my leg and the whole S sort of shape and the way I use my neck, and yet how I use that position and the softer movements I do within it, with my arms and with my shoulders. And I don't know really where I got it from, except all I can think of is Audrey Hepburn. That is really, to me, the model was of the 50s. They had such class and style and were really models. It's an art. And I didn't see one thing that inspired me. I can't remember thinking of anything, except I saw a whole pile of old movies when I was a kid. That's all I used to watch. And it's something that's really just developed within me that I really like, being that sort of 50s style. I love doing print, and what I'm trying to do is to give people a different feeling when they look at a picture of mine. This sort of feeling of there's something behind this woman on a two-dimensional page, you know. I study a lot, read, paint, write a lot. And I love to sing. I also do singing lessons and practice with that. And I'm going into acting, hopefully, you know, in February, so that's what I'm trying to get all together. And let's face it, I don't have time to do anything else. I'm working all the time. I don't know, you know.
I just went for a swim, 12 miles offshore, all by myself. And guess what? I can't swim. So how did I do it?
She just wanted to do this video on me because she saw within me this woman that was smart, sexy, and funky, and made the clothes look great. But she wanted to do like Lucille Ball with this wacky sense of humor, but very beautiful. So I just tried to portray that for her. I think I'm pretty typecast as a sophisticated woman, but with a great sense of humor, and who can carry off a very modern idea. But I have many faces, and I can be many, many things. That's my personality anyway. You know, my boyfriend, somebody goes, well, who are you today, honey? And that's the way I am. This is great because I use it in my work. And so I have many, many different faces, but the one that I think I'm more known for is this sophisticated woman who is deep and understanding, kind of wacky.